So today is obviously a very important day for us right now, isn't it? A few hours ago, as I'm recording this, the Epic Mickey Rebrushed demo just went public. It's on Switch, it's on PlayStation, it's on Steam, pretty much everything. And it's free to download right now. It's only a couple of gigabytes, but I am going to play it right now. I haven't even opened it yet. I don't know anything about it. I have high expectations for this, so let's go ahead and click the play button and we'll see where this takes us. Oh, there it is. Wow, that looks really good. Looks gross. I mean, in a good way. The plot looks gross in a good way. Now, here's what I'm curious about. If Wonderland still survives the Thinner disaster, but the Beanstalk Factory is still there. That would be a good DLC. Just saying. But this is pretty much identical to the original, which I really appreciate. This part looks really good. That's cool. I was curious, what's in the settings here? I don't want motion blur on. No one likes motion blur. Yeah, let's go crazy. Let's leave it all on epic graphics. I don't know if we saw this cutscene or not yet. I don't remember. Not sure if this cutscene was officially uploaded yet or not. Right here we have this very iconic shot. Right there, yup. Yeah, that's cool. Here we go. I believe this is also a different layer of the Dark Beauty Castle combat music. Here we go. Now we get to finally move around. I already have the dash and the spin unlocked. Usually you don't unlock that till you talk to Gus for the first time. Oops. Holy crap. This is amazing. So obviously there is no new voice acting in this game. Some people were curious about that. Now we can say for sure that there isn't. Ooh, that was loud. Alright, let's take care of this machine here. Gonna reserve most of my judgments for now. I don't have that much to complain about though, really. Dialogue is the same, standard stuff. Wonder... No, okay, you can't dash into things to break them apparently. That looks so cool. Well, of course I'm gonna go in there. I think I'll catch up with you in a second. I wanna be able to check the rest of this stuff. Man, look at this. Does it still say something? Yes, he does. And I like how it zooms into Mickey there when he starts talking to you instead of just having a text box show up. I like that. Wow. I mean, I don't even know what to say. This is crazy. Mickey feels a little bit slow here. I guess that's what the dash is for. Whoa, look at that. There's some sort of... Whatever effect is on this thinned out statue is really cool. Looks like the same goes for everything that's thinned out too. I'm noticing the music is the same. I'm sure everyone expected that the music was just going to be reused from the first game, but I figured I'd point it out. Oh, look at this. This looks like Oswald, doesn't it? That's funny. I think so does this. These might have been purposefully designed to look like Oswald or Mickey. This one too. Let's smash it all up. Uh-oh. Looks like you can't do that in this game. You could do that in the Wii version. Let's go over here. I know that I think there's... Oh, okay, hold on. Let's look at the pause screen. We got our map. Looks very beautiful. Quests, of course, we don't have that many right now. Pins, how many pins? 112. So, in the original game, there was 107. 156 pieces of concept art. That is a lot of stuff. Okay, so everything, despite being a demo, everything is still here. All the cutscenes are all in here. The pins are all in here. Yeah, that is cool stuff. I appreciate that you can look at the concept art and everything just from the game. You don't have to go back to the menu anymore. But everything I'm seeing just reads so much better. Obviously, everything is much higher fidelity. There's higher detail, but everything reads better. You can tell that these paintings here, they're supposed to represent Captain Hook and Scar. This knight right here, this armor. Okay, I like that. So when you hit something that doesn't break and it gives you tickets, it gets all washed out so you can tell you've already hit it. Very cool stuff. Yeah, get that out of here. Look at all the pieces flying everywhere. So it looks like you cannot dash in the air. Obviously, this is the first room of the game. Maybe there's other things you can unlock along the way. I don't know. Right now, the only bad thing I want to say about this game is that with his running and jumping, it feels a little floaty, a little slow. Now, he is very responsive. Mickey responds to your controls really well. I mean, look at how fast you can do the spin attack. Couldn't do this anywhere near as fast in the original game. Alright, Gus. So here we have the original cutscenes from the Wii game. I think we knew that they were going to reuse the cutscenes, the 2D cutscenes. They were going to reuse those. Alright, let's try out the brush. So left trigger is to use thinner and right trigger is to use paint. I believe it's the same on the Epic Mickey 2. Yeah, there we go. Very cool. Okay, the sound effects are a little bit different. There's nothing wrong with that, I'm just making an observation. Let's see what Gus has to say. He's telling me the same thing. Can I thin him out? Oh, I can. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. Let me fix you up. There we go. Alright, enough beating up Gus. We have to do a lot of that throughout the game, I think. You can see Gus doesn't stop you every time he has something to say. Okay, maybe not every time. Whoa, what was that sound? Trying to pay extra close attention to concept art because there's more than 3 times as much concept art in this game. They gotta be hiding it somewhere. Well, I wonder, let's paint it in and see if he has dialogue for that, like in the original game. Yes, he does. Dialogue seems the same. Oops. It's not it. There it goes. Boom. I'm gonna thin out everything. They gotta be hiding oh, hey, look at that. I got some paint thinner for that. Gotta be hiding things somewhere. Let's dash our way ahead, right? Make use of that. I don't know if it's just me. I feel like the inside of their mouths are a little weird. Very cool. What a presentation right there. Yeah, this right here, this is a beautiful shot. Because the rest of the castle just towering over you. And I really like the colors they're using here. There's a lot more purple in here, which, as I'm sure you can guess, I do like the color purple. In the Wii game, everything was a lot more blue. Yeah, if you can notice, there's a very low fog layer right there, some fog back there, and the color purple. All that together really adds to that mysterious feel that this whole area is giving off right now. You know, Mickey just landed in this place he doesn't know about. Obviously, it's going to feel mysterious to him. So there's a way that the devs seem to be using color to add to environments like that. I'll be nice, I'll paint in the seers. Well, no, I'll paint in one, I'll thin out the other though. Blah, gross. What do you think? I just killed your friend. You okay with that? He gave me a heart. He doesn't seem to mind all that much. There's a piece of concept art. Looks a little, a little bare bones compared to the Wii version, I'll admit. Castle entrance. Let's take a look at that. Here it is. Wow. I mean, seriously, props to whoever made this, because this is pretty much one-to-one with what the castle looks like, isn't it? I don't want to look at the other ones right now. I want to save that surprise for later. There's something sparkling over here. Oh, hey. Free money. That's pretty cool. So if you... Normally he only says that if you thin out the entire door. But if you thin out this chest... Yep, okay, that dialogue is still there. Let's open the chest up. Oof. Whoa, indeed, Mickey. Is there a first person? Oh, I just did something. Oh, that's your... Let's look at the controls here. Forgot what that's called. I want to do the camera sensitivity. I want to change that a little bit. Inputs. Guardian guidance. So in the Wii version, what you would do is you could hold up the Wii remote, hold it up straight, and then you would use one of your guardians to show you what to do. But it looks like it doesn't cost you a guardian in this game, that's really nice because I would always accidentally use the guardian guidance and I never wanted to. We do have a camera zoom. Ooh. So that looks like you're... What are you doing, Mickey? You're not spraying any paint, are you? It's kind of funny. He's stuck in that animation, I guess. So this looks like the replacement, I suppose, for the first-person mode. I think this over-the-shoulder mode is a lot cooler. Anyway, let's go see what Gremlin Calvin has for us over here. Probably the same deal, but I just want to see it. So press Y in the air. There's your ground pound. I like how he makes like a sponge sound when he hits the ground and then ink flies everywhere. He quite literally soaked up the ink like a sponge, like Gus said. Whoa, what a presentation there. I am going to free him. I think everyone else is going to choose to fling him, but I'm going to go free Grumman Calvin. He's wearing all yellow. Oof. That was cool, even though it didn't launch anything. Still cool. Now, what always confused me was how you're supposed to tell which gold, silver, or bronze pins you're missing. In the Wii version, you couldn't tell if you were missing a gold pin, where it was. So, I don't know. I hope that they add a way to see where the generic pins are, because that was pretty frustrating. And I know that they changed the level design a little bit here, as we saw in the D23 and Gamescom demos. Normally what you would do is to get to the second gear, you would have to walk all the way up there, but this time they made it so you can use the stairs on the right to get up to the second gear, and in the Wii version normally there isn't any stairs there, there's just a pile of rubble. Mickey is sinking into the railing. Whoa, hold on. Did you see that? Look at the... Okay, we're gonna do that again. What? Look at the dripping effects. When you paint something in, it's all like, it's like wet paint, and then it takes a second to dry. That's cool. I love that. This right stick to center the camera. Oh, quickly indeed. Okay. It feels alright. It feels a little jittery to me, but that's okay. There goes the back gate. Grab this. Got it. Powers. Let's take a look at that. There you go. We can see the textures too. That's cool. All right, again, that's pretty much what we're looking at right here. It looks pretty much identical. Let's take a trip down here and see if there's anything hiding from us here. Gus, what do you have to say? Can run faster. Oh, I forgot about sprinting. Of course. That's neat. I like that. Stand out this rock. A blue e-ticket. Anything under the stairs? Just a regular old chest. Alright, let's make our way back up to that second gear. Oh. Oh no. Oof. One of the things that I think the original Wii version is still really timeless about is its animations. Just how every character is animated. They really look and feel like Disney cartoon characters. And so far I'm thinking Rebrushed is doing a pretty good job at that too. Yeah, I love that wet paint effect right there. That is beautiful. Looks like it also does it when you thin it out. Yes. Uh-oh, that was a stupid idea. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm not stuck, am I? Oh, okay, thank you, game. Alright, let's try this a third time. What do you have to say about these? The Green Guardians. Back then when you shipped a game, that was the way the game was going to be. Now we have demos and there's Discord and the THQ Nordic Discord server and everything. The developers are taking feedback, and that is a really good thing. So we can have this game be as good as possible. Oops, I probably should have ground pounded to break my fall, like in Mario. I can see some sparkles over here. More e-tickets. Good stuff. They're hiding things everywhere in this game. Ready to enter the projector screen? Yes. Don't have too much to say about the cutscenes since they're the same. Let's see what this looks like. Oof. There's so much more depth to this, you know? The projector levels felt a little bit flat if I were to say anything bad about them from the original game. But there's layers to this. There's vines growing up, there's rubble, there's trees. There's so much more depth to this level. And the level design is a little bit different too. Let's go for this film reel. Ooh, that was cool. Oops, okay, don't dash, I guess. Don't do that. I want to see what's up with these clouds over here. Oh, concept art. Beanstalk 3. Let's take a look at the ones that we just got. Beanstalk 1. Pretty much what we were just looking at, right? Beanstalk 3. That's what we're about to see. Which one is Beanstalk 2 then? Looks like they went with a similar approach to the original game where they just had a 2D image as that background. A second film reel? They're putting 2 film reels in the projectors now. What else can they add? They're putting e-tickets in the ground, and when you thin stuff out, there's over 3 times as much concept art. There's 2 film reels in each projector level. I don't think there's enough space in this game to fit that many collectibles. That is a compliment to the game. I love finding things in games like that. We will not be running out of things to collect anytime soon. Gremlin Village. This looks cool. The camera is a lot more fluent, isn't it? Whoa. Look at that. They put like lockers here for the gremlins to put their coats up when they're working. There's sticky notes on them, hazard signs, floodlights. I mean, for such a simple area that this has so much to it. There's so much detail. There's stories being told through the environment with these lockers, the hazard signs like I mentioned. This is awesome, dude. I'll paint in the gears to show how much I really appreciate this area. There's our first spatter. So it would seem that the developers put a little sign for where it's supposed to patch up the steam pipes. 1 out of 5. I really like that. That way it tells you how much you've gotten and how much you need. Oh, look at Gus go. There's another one of those machines I was talking about. It looks like Oswald. The pipe is all knotted up. That's funny. But look at these, like, there's scratches all over this. There's like 3 different layers of scratches on this pipe. That's some crazy detail. I do want to look down here. Okay, well, there isn't too much to say about this area. That looks cool right there, though. I like that. But guys, appreciate how these environments are telling stories with how much extra detail they have. Whoops, oh, that was a close one. It turned blue on me. Whoa. There's our spatter. I'll thin this one out. Paint in the other one. Get some e-tickets for that. See, we can go back here too this time. Just a barrel back there. We got sear and spatter. Well, there you go. The sear and the spatter right there. And before I move on to the ticket booth, one of the coolest parts about Epic Mickey is it takes Disneyland as this silly, cartoony place and it twists it and it distorts it into this ruined and dark place. And that is very much the same case in this game as well. I mean, look at how these pipes are. They're not perfectly straight at all. And I don't mean that they're curving, of course. They're jagged in here. They're not following a perfectly straight path. I'm using that as an example, but of course you could say the same about these metal platings on the wall. It's not a perfect square, of course, you can see that. See, it angles up, it bends down, it contorts. I could probably talk about a million other things I'm seeing right now and connect that back to the idea of how Wasteland is that distorted version of Disneyland. And this game captures that so perfectly. And of course, I'm only in Gremlin Village at this point. I've only been playing for the first 2 levels of the game, and I already have so much to say about it. That is a very good thing, guys. Alright, here's the ticket booth. Oh, the music changed on me. Oh, here's the Guardian cutscene. Holy crap. Alright, this is honestly, I would argue this is one of the best looking areas in the original game. But, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. It reads so much more like an amusement park, doesn't it? Hold on, I don't want to fight you guys yet. I want to be able to talk about the graphics. Looks like some elements of the ticket booth area were redesigned a little bit. The spinning teacup ride is what I'm really talking about here. Obviously, I think that's a good thing, because this looks sweet. There's like smoke and sparks coming out of the teacup in the center. Tell me that's not dope. So, okay, I'm just noticing the music. I only have one Guardian, but the full paint theme is playing right now. This is fascinating me endlessly. Alright, I'm gonna end up sitting here for forever if I don't. Just go ahead and kill all these spatters here. I'll paint these ones in. Let's use my Guardian on this guy. Oh, alright, well, there you go. There's Oswald. He like turned as the boat was turning. Oh, okay, so they split this cutscene into 2 different parts. And that is also different right there. Oh, this game is just crazy. There's some very cool details going on right here, guys. Little grainy ticket. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful, beautiful game so far. All right, let's help Gremlin Tim, but let's go talk to him oh, I just destroyed that plant with my dash attack. Looks like you can ram straight into things. Okay, that's pretty funny. And I have a 1 Thinner Guardian, so now the full Thinner theme is playing. I think I'll be able to do it. You don't have to worry about it. That's a cool shot right there. I already feel like I'm missing collectibles. I feel like I'm missing concept art and pins, because I'm just thinking about how many there is, and that's insane to me. I'm gonna have a really good time finding every pin and concept art in this game. Ooh, here's a paint thinner pump. That looks so cool. And there it goes. Hey, now the teacup looks like it's spraying paint out. That's cool. I will say this game does feel like I've played Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. I 100%'d it. It does feel a little bit like that game, which isn't a bad thing. I'm just pointing it out. Let's go grab this concept art first. It looks a lot more like the original game's version. I like how the Guardians kind of follow you a little more curiously. They're not just hovering around. It feels like they really are attracted to Mickey with the way that they're kind of bouncing around him, you know? Alright, here we are at the jungle boat ride. Yeah, this does look very faithful to the original game. These plants, I'm just thinking about how the original game looks. These plants look a lot more like props, right? You could tell that they're made out of wood. It makes everything feel like Disneyland a little bit more, doesn't it? From what I've seen so far, the developers have done a really good job at making everything read better, like I've talked about so much already. So I think I'll go ahead and paint in the hippos instead of thinning out the pipes. Oh, that hippo looks so weird. That's so creepy. Oh. There's the demo. Wow. Looks like the demo ends right before you get to the jungle boat ride.